Okay. So good morning. Good morning. Today is November 8th. It's a Wednesday, 8 a.m. So let's get started with the futures analysis, future market analysis, and see what are we expecting for today. So first of all, let's start with news. Open Forex Factory here. And let me enlarge the monitor a little bit. So we do have a 9 we do have 9:15 Powell speaks. This is going to be interesting. Then we do have it's a Fed day actually. So let's look at it. There's no really big news at 8:30, and nothing on the. There's something at 10, but mid important. So final wholesale inventories. So I don't expect that much move today. Maybe sideways action. Let's see what the charts are telling us. Okay. Let me take this one out of the way and put it back in my other monitor. And so let's see what gold levels are. So this one here, I'm going to put it there by same levels as yesterday, actually. I don't see that much difference. We do have some resistance here. Some resistance up here, went all the way up to resistance in the overnight, and then came and visited the support from yesterday. This one is actually an overshoot. We do have our support and resistance and support rate right there. So you see that broke that level, went all the way through our our support here, and then had an overshoot right here, and then came back and then visit the other side of this level, and then now it's coming back down to revisit that one again. So you can see that clearly we do have a sideways move here. However, the chart is moving down. So I am my bias is bearish to neutral today. Bearish because of the larger picture is telling us is giving us lower highs, right, and lower lows right there. So clearly, I would argue that we are going short-term bearish in here. In the long picture, we are bullish. We are doing a higher highs, higher lows, and then a higher high here, a lower high, and then it's coming back down in a trend reversal breakout. I would say time for gold to correct a little bit. I would say from this nice move we have there in the point and figure chart. Okay, it's move to the other monitor and see what the time charts are telling us here. So gold daily, we are in a range here. So we had a nice move from here to there, and then a lower high right there, and then we are moving down to a lower low from this one to there. So I would say that that we still have room to move to the downside here, and probably this one would be a counter trend trade if we want to take shorts in here, because we are actually compressing on, you see the moving averages, all the moving averages are compressing, are moving in the same direction. They are closing the gap in between them. So be careful with that. Uh, 240 minutes, I would say that yeah, same kind of mood. We are in the let me see something here. Yeah, bearish in the 240. There's a little bit of reaction. We are close to support here. So we need to monitor this one. Moving averages are all stacking to the downside on the 240 minutes. So this is giving us a bear flag kind of formation here, and it actually triggered right in there in this candle, and then kept moving down, but now it's reacting at support. In the 1 hour chart, we are sideways to bearish again. So not really that much difference there. The last hour has been moving to the upside, and we'll see how this support here is respected or not. And in the 30 minutes, we do have the 50 SMA right above this last candle. So it's facing some resistance, and all the moving averages again are stacking to the downside as you see here. So counter trend move in the last 30 minutes, but moving up anyway. So let's see what else we can see here. I would be tempted to put a diagonal right there as well, and you see that it's facing that diagonal there. So there's that resistance there. It's you know, lower highs, lower lows on that last move. So I would say that we are facing resistance back then. Now, if we look at it, let me show you this as well. So this in the daily, I like this chart actually a lot. It gives me a lot of information here. So let me expand this one. And you see that I do have painted here the first day of the month for gold there after this large move to the upside. Then it's giving us a lower high right there. I have painted this. Let me go back a little bit. I painted this diagonal from that top to that top to this top here, and then it's moving down, but the bias is to the downside at this point. It's below the 1978.2 level, and it's heading down. And if you see, we do have also bearish momentum here, and we do have the intermediate MFC moving down as well in the in that indicator, right? The market forecast, the MFC, it's falling as well. So yeah, that's that. Let me move this one out of the way again, and let's go and check in this other monitor. Let's check crude in the point and figure. Guys, if you don't mind, like the video, appreciate it. Okay, so then Control C, V, and then this one is a little bit too thick. What I'm gonna do is to move, and I did that earlier for gold. I'm gonna put it in 3. It's a little bit too thick for me on this drawing, so I'm gonna put it at 3, and then that doesn't make that much difference, but cleans a little bit the chart. So we do have in gold, what I see is that we do have some resistance here. Let's see history-wise if we do have. I don't have anything in the recent. Let me see my other chart here for crude. Yeah, we have clean downside to, and you know what? I'm gonna show you this actually before I go to hit the levels, because this one is, I think that this one is interesting as well. So we are, again, we are below the first day of the first day. And if you see yesterday, I mean, it was a huge move to the downside once it broke this first day candle right here, right? So it came back down, and now there's a continuation to the downside in this candle. This one is still live, but I would assume after drawing this channel here, so that one there with this one here, right? I connected, in this case, I connected that high with that high, and then with this low. I would expect that this one is going to move at the 73.84 level, trying to visit this support area, which is actually that support over there, and before it bounces. So I don't see any significant resistance in here. Probably this one could be but it's really not as potentially big as this one down below. So I'm not gonna bother to paint it, but I would expect this one to continue moving down to the downside. So that's in the daily in this chart, and if you see, we do have also momentum on the MACD and the stochastics going down, and we do have also the intermediate falling on this. So to get them and be bullish again, we would like to see this one start rising. This one start rising here, and also we would like to see a move above this level right here, which is the 20, and move it above that one to start, trusting that crude is going to start moving up again. So let's move this one out of the way, and now let's check the levels for crude. I would say that just because of the range, I'm gonna put that level there, which was broken overnight already, and then our next level of support probably is going to be that one. So I'm gonna pay attention to this range now and see what it's going to do in there. We do have some positive reaction in gold, moving right to the resistance level in gold. Okay, so let's continue with crude. So what I was saying is that probably this one is going to visit there and have some reaction there. It could break it into the range again, or it can come back and keep moving down there. My bias would be that it's going to keep moving down, but we'll see. So move to the upside in gold, as you see within this trading range. Actually, let's go back to the other monitor to see the dailies in crude, or to see the time charts in crude. And as well, we already saw this one. We are at the 200 moving average support in the dailies, in the 240. So there could be some reaction to the upside there before it goes lower. I still think that it could go lower, as I said in the other monitor. But with crude, you never know, really. It's so politically maneuvered that it could it could create some reaction at the 200 level. So we'll see. In the 240 minute chart, we do have bearishness. Also, given in the current candle, giving us a little bit of a tail to the upside. We'll see how this close in the 1 hour. We're below the resistance. Nothing new. Below the support here. Now it's becoming resistance. So we are below the resistance and moving up to touch it again. We'll see what's going to happen. You see that in the momentum indicators, right here we do have. Oh, I'm sorry. There you go. In the momentum indicators, we do have red bars. So momentum is moving down. Momentum is turning red in here. And then momentum in the 30 minutes is also moving down. So I broke a support in here. Now it's becoming resistance. This candle is trying to react a little bit. We'll see what it's going to do the rest of the day. Let's see in the trigger chart. Yeah, I see still some bearishness there in crude. Okay. So did we say the levels? Probably not. So let me go back. I don't remember having the levels indicated here. So I didn't say the numbers actually. So this one would be 77.50, and this one is 76.50. So I'm gonna put 50, 77, 50 here, and 76, 50. And I'm gonna leave with that one. I would say that those could be the levels for today. 77.50 and 76.50. So if it start to reverse and go above this level here, then we can probably start looking at bullishness to go back into this level on the 200 there for the touch. You see how many times the touch on the 200 was respected there, and then there's some reaction on the 200 level as well. This one is the 10 simple moving average. Gold is opening in 2 minutes. I received the alert. So let's no big news today in gold, and giving us a nice trend reversal breakout from here to there in the pre-market. We'll see what it's going to do. Let's go to ES in the point and figure chart. And I'm going to expand this one a little bit, and then also change. I'm sorry if I do that at this moment, but these are too thick for me. I'm gonna really put three would be fine. So in that way, and then I'm gonna put 3 in this one as well. Apply it, and now it's not that thick. So Control C and V. And I'm going to guess that level there, give me 1 second. Guys, I think that this one, 4403, 4404, I would say 4400 is still my level right there. Respecting the one previously, couple of days ago there, and then support, I would say. Yeah, just because of all of these here and there and there. That I would say that this is a good 4360. Why would I have 4360 here? Because of this line. Yeah, I would say that 43, maybe I was entering round numbers here. So let's see. 4,400 on this, on the resistance, that's for sure. I actually want to put 43,863. Yeah, I would say I'm happy with that. 43, you can argue it's 4360 on the support just because it's a round number, but I see some nice support at this level here, so I'm gonna leave it there. It's threatening the resistance at this point. It's still below the resistance in the pre-market, so the price is 38.80, 43. 98, so it's right there at resistance at this point. Okay, so let's go back and let's visit the other chart. I'm gonna put ES right here, and ES had this huge run actually. Let me go to see the other chart on Thinkorswim platform, and let me put it here, and ES, and let's visit ES real quick. And what do I have here? So I have this diagonal. Hopefully you can see this one. So I have this diagonal here that it was broken a couple of days ago, 3 days ago, and then kept moving up. Momentum is positive, stochastic is positive, and then this huge run started when the intermediate MFC, or the intermediate market forecast, went positive or above the 20, and it started to move there. Now it seems that momentum is pausing a little bit right there. You don't have this lime colors, but green, dark green, and it seems that it's trying to face this next resistance in this diagonal. So we'll see there, and also there is a support level at, or resistance level at that same point there. You can argue that with that candle here, and the first one on rejection there, you do have a supply zone mark in this area. So lots of possibilities to reverse at this point. What I think that it's going to happen, or that could happen, is that it may continue going, but here in this area here, there's a lot of sellers waiting for the price to come back and then react and move to the downside. We'll see if that is going to happen. For now, the this channel that is formed in between this one, and that one, it's already visiting the upper side of it, ready to start having a reaction to the downside there. So that's that. Okay. Okay, let's continue with this one in the 240 minutes and ES. This one is moving sideways again, threatening the upper side of this channel. So bullish to bullish continuation on the 240 minutes chart. There's a bull flag right there that was triggered by this candle to the upside there. A little bit extended, for my opinion, but with the room to keep moving up, for sure. Also in the 1 hour chart, we are at resistance. There's a big doji right there. You see that one, and then price started to move in between that doji, and I would say that if it manages to break above that level, then we could have another push. From there, it could. Sorry, it could come back to this level here and then keep pushing to the upside. We'll see if that is going to happen or not. Okay, and the 30 minutes, which is probably the anchor chart for the moves. This one here is, again, same situation. 30 minutes, the same situation. There's a big kind of doji right here. This one is more the shape of this one is actually a better shape than this one here. The body on this one is a little bit too big for my taste, but in the 1 hour candle, we do have that there's an indecision here that continued through the rest of the overnight until today. The overnight until today, yeah, and then moving up. Market actually opened in the middle of the of this candle on the hourly, and actually it opened right here as well. Right there, so we are in the middle of it, and crossing to the upside in the at 6 p.m. yesterday. So that's that. So let's go back to NQ, and I'm gonna change monitor again and share my NQ point and figure charts. And let's do this again. I'm gonna take this one, put it in yesterday, and then I didn't do it then, but I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna change the support to 3 and change the resistance line to 3, so it's not that thick anymore. Okay, and now let's look for the levels on NQ. Right there. And then this one here, I could argue that this one is tight. I'm gonna put okay, let's see the history. I'm not really clear with this, so let me see if I see something here. I'm gonna go with this one. With this one here. There is some resistance there and there, but this one here would be probably a good level to go. So let me see what we have. Well, a little bit more. Okay, I'm happy with this. So let's see. I'm gonna leave 14, 15 for 13. Yes, and for support, I'm gonna go with 308. Let's see how it looks there. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, right there at that point, right there. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So those are the levels. Hopefully you took note on that. So what are we expecting here? So either be in a range. Remember that there was a huge move already for NQ, all the way from here, all the way there. So we need the market to breathe a little bit. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have a range day to day. These are the ranges. So yeah, we would be more bullish if we go above this line and more bearish if we go below this line. Let me put the other chart here before I move to the dailies and show you what I think on the think or swim chart. So we are obviously above the 14,700 level, 761 level, which is the first day candle range. And then we're moving there. But we are actually facing now this diagonal. Yeah, there's a potential that this one could be broken, but there's plenty of support of that one there. There's okay, I do have one that I didn't like. I'm gonna modify this one. It's actually there. That resistance there could be in play, but we do have that resistance from the previous opening day or opening the couple of months ago opening range for the first day. That this line here is significant. I would say it's also the top of that candle here on that pivot. So you do have a significant area there. I would say that probably that one would be also, and this one would be also. So this one it's an area of resistance for sure. For 15,475. Guys, remember to like the video. Thank you so much if you do. Okay, so let's go back and move this one again out of the way. And let me change the monitor to this one here. And we do have still ES, and then we change it to NQ. And NQ daily, we already saw the daily, but you know, the only thing that I would need to add to that comment is that we are actually, there is a range here, and the Darvas indicator that it's in the range. So we are on top of this this range here. So we do have some resistance, and we are crossing above this diagonal. We painted a little bit, you know, a couple of days ago there. So we need to be cognizant also on that one. If this one could be rejected or could continue, since it's breaking the structure there on this bull flag move. On the 240 minutes. Okay, and the other thing is that momentum is still positive and to the upside. In the 240 minutes, we are in a bull flag. We are in the range painted that we painted earlier. But we are in the range, and after this big move, we would expect some reaction to the downside. But we're still bullish. Momentum is overextended, I would say. Let me expand this one a little bit on for you. So all moving averages are stacking to the upside, but we do have some nice room in between that price and this 50. So I wouldn't be surprised if this one would like to revisit back and go back to the mean. But we do have some bullish formation here. I believe that we are in compression in a bull flag formation there for the 250. Couple of green bodies in the momentum indicator, still moving up, higher highs or higher lows, and now we are in the range of this previous range that we had back there in the in the 1 hour chart. In the 30 minutes, in a range, overnight range, price action could continue ranging today. And we did make a higher high right here, and now we are breathing a little bit and then form this bull flag and start moving to the upside, but we are still in the range. So I would say that we are neutral to bullish still in Q. And unless this one breaks to the downside here, we're continuing with that bias. Thank you. I have 2 likes now. Thank you so much. Okay. What time is it now? 8:37. Let me go and share my other monitor, and I'm gonna start monitoring the price movement in gold. See, gold here is actually in the range. We see that there's a bearish momentum in the anchor chart, but we are definitely in a range right here in the anchor chart. So still deciding what to do. It seems that it's having a move to the upside here. Still in the range. This one is an indicator that I placed here. It's the open. No, it's not an open range indicator. It's the balance indicator. So let me show you here. Indicators, and it's called initial balance right there. And I have it set it up for 820 to 835. So it gives me the first 15 minutes of gold move. So it paints it there. And I do have also this other indicator that paints me the prices. So this one is the open range with price indicator. You can download it off of the NinjaTrader ecosystem there. Okay. So ranging here, nothing new. We were expecting a range in gold, no news, so there's no big reaction there. Crude is started to move to the upside, now facing the VWAP indicator. This one is another indicator that I placed in here. This with VWAP right there. And we are counter trending, but it's moving above the resistance level we just painted. So good possibilities of this one start to move to the upside. Nice move from this low here in the pre-market for crude. A little bit too late to take something now. There was a trend reversal breakout right there. So you trade reversal breakout. So you have lower highs, lower lows, then there's similar high right there, and then there's a little bit of a weak candles going up and down, congestion on compression right there, but then finally broke and then give another entry right there on the in there. So this one is actually at 8:30, just happened. So that is the draws of going live in these things. I'm not really focused on the market. I don't really trade when I'm broadcasting because I mean I have to pay attention to too many things, especially talking. Okay, so guys, thank you. 3 likes. I love it. Thank you so much. Okay. So let me go back to the other monitor that really shows a little bit a cleaner way this same chart that I have in there, because in the let me go there. The other one, it's a big monitor, and it's a little bit clustered, so you cannot see what's going on in the price. Really, you may have your own computer as well. So I mean, you have your own charts. That's what I wanted to say. But this one, it looks a little bit better than the other monitor, because the other one is too big and probably too compressed when I start broadcasting it. Okay. So give me that and that. I'm just centering everything. Okay. So ES is now in compression. Same as NQ. Same as gold. And same as crude. Crude is giving us higher highs and higher lows in the and right above resistance. Yeah. Gold, I trade gold in the morning. Actually, gold has some very, very nice moves in the I look at the initial move. So in the morning when the market opens until maybe 9 a.m. and at 9 also there are some reactions. I like gold then, and then some days that there's a good um, mornings where the price continues to move until maybe 10 a.m. In the afternoon, I really don't trade any of the instruments. My limit is at the most 11, 11:30. But gold sometimes has a very large moves in the overnight as well. So moves, in the overnight, you wake up in the morning and then you see a large move in the overnight, and then you lost it. So today it has not moved that much. Let me go to this other monitor to show you. Where is it? So I'm gonna put this one here to see gold in the 4. So this one down here is the 15 minutes. Okay, so you see that in the overnight there was a really nice move right here, which probably started at 8 and then kept moving down. And then during the day it didn't do that much, and then kept moving sideways. So sometimes if you see my limits in the price of here is the $25 range here, because when gold really move all the way to $25 right there. If it did already, then I don't mess with it. But now it's at 370, so it's still, from my point of view, if it goes out of the range, still have some possibilities to move nicely to the um, um, to that extreme. So right now, bias is a little bit to the downside in the dailies, and yeah, I would say that the bias is to the downside. But it already moved quite a bit on this day, so probably it's taking a rest and ranging there. We'll see. So the answer is in the morning, mostly. I don't trade gold. It's a much more slower in the afternoon. If it happens that you're looking at the market in the overnight, that could be also an option. That's me, though. Don't copy what I do. Learn from your own experience. And probably you would have, and some people have different dates or times of the day where they prefer to trade gold. And the other thing on gold is that I like to identify, large moves in either the entry chart or the anchor chart. So, for example, what I mean by that is, from here to there, you did have already a nice move from here to there, right? So you can argue that the move happened from all the way up to all the way down. So if you continue being in between this area here, you are in consolidation, right? So you are in consolidation there. You are compressing, and you could be killed if you're trading in compression. Not literally killed, but they are going to steal your money. That's literally. So that's why I put these levels here, because it gives me, support and resistance that are clearly defined. And if they are in one extreme, probably it's going to go to the other, and then before makes a reaction in those levels. So that I was referring to that level there and that level here, right? So the move that I was referring to is this one here, right? This one is the 2. Let's go to the 4, and for you to see the large moves in gold. So this one here was a large move, right? So you have a pivot high here and a pivot low there. And what we're looking for here is probably a break to the upside. If we are going to start being bullish, we do have here a target on the previous high. But we are in compression now, and we'll see if it's going to continue moving down and break this support level here, or it's going to react again when we go into that line to visit this other side right there. So, but to answer the question, yeah, mornings are my preference because the move can happen. Like yesterday, there was one move in the morning and then came back and then ranged the whole rest of the day, and then in the overnight in the afternoon started to move again, but really it was in the range right here. So overnight now 5 a.m. it moved to the downside, and now it's sideways. A lot depends on the news as well in crude. Can you share a setting or tool used for getting the? Oh, okay, sure. So these higher highs and higher lows are I think that it's called Renko price indicator. Renko. Is that the one? I'm not sure if that. Oh, what I'm gonna do is to deactivate it. Is that the one? Renko price. No, was not. Thing. Which one was it? Let me go here. Yeah, Renko price. That's the one. H to L line color, trend color, line length. That's the one. I don't know why it didn't delete it when I removed the apply. Yeah, no. What's going on? I thought it was that one. Oh, I'm sorry. This one is Ninja price action. That's the one. That's the one. Ninja price action. I'm gonna deactivate it there and apply it. And now they're disappeared right here. Okay, Ninja price action. That's the name of the indicator. I haven't always painted there, but I don't know if I pay that much attention to it anymore. It gives me when the one that I kind of look at the most is when I have these double tops. So yeah. Sorry if it took too much to respond to that question, but I was a little bit lost. So rangy day, nothing in gold today actually, and we are waiting for the opening on the on crude that reversed above the support level right there. You're welcome, Ron. Anytime. So we are in the cloud for the price in gold, and we are making higher highs and higher lows in crude pre-market though. We may want to visit the other side of this resistance level, or this box to the resistance level. That's what I meant. Okay, so 4 minutes to 9 a.m. and I'm gonna stop the broadcasting. Remember, guys, to like this video. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for the comments. And be careful. Today could be a rangy day. Always say the same, but it's true. So make sure that you have your strategy well defined. And look for only take good setups, and if you lose money, make sure that it's little money. So don't don't expose your all your funds in one trade. So remember the rule of 5% of your net liquid in per single trade. And if you're using an EPIX account, look for the threshold and calculate the percentage off of that threshold. So let's say that you're using a 150,000 dollars test account. That one has a threshold of $5,000, I believe. So so your maximum risk on that one is should be $250 per trade. So don't expose yourself that much. Learn how to trade small or with the small losses, and you should be successful in the long term. If you expose too much, and let's say that you expose yourself to 10 to 20%, a couple of trades would really hurt you, and then you're going to lose confidence. So what the size of the stop loss needs to be to a level that you feel comfortable, and not comfortable, and really you don't care if if you lose on that trade or not. So and also try to apply at least 1-to-1 risk reward, or 1-to-2 or 1-to-4, depends on the setup. So all right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I want to leave some music for a couple of minutes, and see you next time. Thank you again for watching, and thank you for liking this video.